Hello, and today I'll introduce you the movie Titanic 1997. I will tell you about the original names and ages of the actors and how they changed in 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to support us. Alright, let's get started. Jack Dawson is played by Leonardo DiCaprio. He's a poor wanderer, orphan from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, who has traveled the world, including Paris. He won 2 third-class tickets to the Titanic in a poker game and traveled with his friend Fabrizio. In 1997, he was 23 years old, and now he's 48 years old.
You gotta work on it. Really try and hawk it up and get some body to it, you know? You gotta...
My friends and my family, you know, those two words are enmeshed in my opinion, but it's given me a grounding that...
Rose DeWitt Bukater is played by Kate Winslet. She's a 17-year-old Philadelphia-born girl who is forced to be engaged to a 30-year-old Cal Hockley so that she and her mother Ruth can maintain their upper-class status. Rose boarded the Titanic with Cal and Ruth as first-class passengers and met Jack. In 1997, she was 22 years old, and now she's 47 years old.
What? You think a first-class girl can't drink? I agree. I lie, I fully lie, I hold my hand up, I let him go. Plus, he just should have tried harder to get on that door, because I think he would have...
Old Rose is played by Gloria Stuart. In 1997, she was 87 years old, and sadly, she passed away on September 26, 2010 at the age of 100.
It's been 84 years, and I can still smell the fresh paint.
Change as she grew older.
I would say I don't notice any difference between 100 and...
Molly Brown is played by Kathy Bates. In 1997, she was 49 years old, and now she's 74 years old.
Did I catch it, T?
We're awfully sorry you missed it. The Countess and I were just off to take the air on the boat deck.
What a lovely idea. I need to catch up on my gossip. It was the first time I ever had my own trailer, and it was powder blue inside, and it was really exciting for about...
Ruth DeWitt Bukater is played by Frances Fisher. In 1997, she was 45 years old, and now she's 70 years old.
What? To see our fine things sold at auction. Our memories scattered to the wind.
On her birth certificate, she's Francesca Ruth Fisher Eastwood.
Okay.
So when she was little, we would go to the doctor's office or the, school or whatever.
Cal Hockley is played by Billy Zane. In 1997, he was 31 years old, and now he's 56 years old.
It turns out that Mr. Dawson is quite a fine artist. He was kind enough to show me some of his work today.
Rose and I differ somewhat in our definition of fine art.
Arriving as an honoree of such a prestigious event as the International Film Festival here in Cairo.
Spicer Lovejoy is played by David Warner. In 1997, he was 56 years old. Sadly, he passed away on July 24, 2022 at the age of 80.
You know, I do believe this ship makes...
to get this part in to me it looked like a Western. So yes, that's how the first...
Captain Smith is played by Bernard Hill. In 1997, he was 53 years old, and now he's 78 years old.
Find the carpenter. Get him to sound the ship.
Yes, sir.
The disaster movie. But everybody knew that before they went in the cinema, didn't they?
Brock Lovett is played by Bill Paxton. In 1997, he was 42 years old, and sadly, he passed away on February 25, 2017 at the age of 61.
Tracked it down through insurance records. An old claim that was settled under terms of absolute secrecy. Can you tell me who the claimant was, Rose?
It's okay, just grab a robe and jump in the car. We jumped in my dad's Oldsmobile and we drove down to where Westover Road comes out of Roaring Springs Road.
Tommy Ryan is played by Jason Barry. In 1997, he was 25 years old, and now he's 50 years old.
Dawson down here to take a shite.
It lets us know where we rank in the scheme of things.
Like we could forget? I'm Tommy Ryan. A bit out of it, and I walked in, and literally within about 20 minutes, like there was hordes of people wanting photographs, wanting all sorts of stuff. So within that hour and a half that I was there, I really felt.
Bruce Ismay is played by Jonathan Hyde. In 1997, he was 49 years old, and now he's 74 years old.
Excuse me, why have the engines stopped? I felt a shudder.
I shouldn't worry, madam. We've likely thrown a propeller blade. That's the shudder you felt. May I bring you anything?
Get out of this season.
A little more humanity from people, a little more sort of personal struggle, certainly, and a few more laughs, I think.
Thomas Andrews is played by Victor Garber. In 1997, he was 48 years old, and now he's 73 years old.
Sink.
Certain?
Yes. In an hour or so. All this will be at the bottom of the Atlantic.
Because I haven't been in the theater for like 8 years, I think was the last play I did. So I was very, very scared. And I thought, if this keeps up, I'm going to have to get out of it.
Fabrizio is played by Danny Nucci. In 1997, he was 29 years old, and now he's 54 years old.
I think you lost Tooney. You're going to lose Tooney this year, so I think the offensive line is going to be a work in progress. Ours is in pretty good shape.
Thank you for watching the whole video. Leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell to wait for our next videos. Thank you and see you again.